guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today I am finishing off Barbie's modern mansion, and before I started building or furnishing the inside, I saw in the comment sections that someone said that it really looked nice, but it didn't have this Barbie vibe. So I went back to the build and I looked at it some more, and I have to say I absolutely agreed with that person. There was some Barbie vibe missing. So what am I doing here? So I'm trying to really implement that Barbie feeling. So I thought, let's add in some fountains, some pink flamingos, because why not? And some palm trees, because if you look at the Barbie house or the Malibu Barbie house, you will see palm trees in front of the house. And if you look at Life in the Dream house, there are palm trees. So yeah, palm trees definitely made sense, and that's why I switched them over. So I do add in some more detail to the backyard and the front yard a little bit later on, but for now I just decided let's start furnishing a little bit, because I was a bit stuck at this point with the garden. So I started with the formal living room. So this is going to be the living room where Barbie is going to invite over her guests. She's going to have a bar here and a chess table, so she can really entertain her guests in this little area of the house. And I really like how the living room is enclosed with all windows, so you can look out into the garden and just look wherever you want, really. And I think that's really nice. So for the flooring that I'm using, I really like the idea of a black floor with gray walls and then white accents and pink. And if this was a normal house, I would have probably left it like this, but this is of course a Barbie mansion and the black flooring really didn't fit in. So I do switch the black floor for a white one, and in the end I went with a white marble floor because that felt more like Barbie to me. But I really like the black as well, which is a shame because I was really torn. So halfway through, what happened is my husband came in and he looked at the house and he said, "Oh sweetheart, it's really nice, but that's not Barbie." And I was like, "How do you mean that's not Barbie?" "Well, you're using a black floor, and when you look at the Life is in the Dream house, she'd use a very light, maybe pinkish floor, but definitely not black." And that's coming from my husband. So I went, of course, online, looked at the house on the inside, and yes, she has a really light pink floor. So I was like, okay, I need to change this floor. We don't have pink, and in the end I decided to go for the white marble floor because I thought marble is very luxurious, and it really looked nice. And when I changed this, and this is like halfway through the video, it really looks like a Barbie house. Now it's kind of a Barbie house, but with the white flooring it all adds in. So what am I making here? So this is just a little lounging area where Barbie can maybe read a book for Chelsea, because Chelsea is in the series 6 years old, so she's really tiny, and that's why I also added in the dollhouse there. And there's also going to be a dollhouse in the garden, and I think a dollhouse on Chelsea's balcony as well. So there's like 3 dollhouses where she can play with. And the fun thing is, when you look at Life in the Dream house, the series, you see Chelsea's bedroom a few times, and it looks really cute, and you see a miniature version of the dream house itself in her bedroom, which is really nice. So I just knew I definitely needed to add in a dollhouse, and in the end it was 3 dollhouses because I absolutely like them. I just love the interaction when you see a child sim play with the dollhouse. I just think it's so cute and adorable, and I always think of my youngest daughter, Sadie. She has my old Barbie house and she always plays with it. So she doesn't have, she has Barbies, but she prefers to play with her Elsa and Anna Barbie, and she has Christoph and Sven and oh my gosh, the snowman Olaf. That's it. So they are living in the Barbie house at the moment, but it's so adorable because she does all the voices and Elsa sings for oh my gosh, for Olaf and stuff like that. So when I see the Sims playing with the dollhouse in game, I always think of my little daughter. So I just needed to add in a dollhouse, and I went a little bit overboard. So yeah, here the garage. I do have to explain a little bit about this garage. So in my original floor plan, the garage was way bigger, and that's why this video took so long for me to make. I worked 3 days on this house, and that's only because I couldn't get the floor plan right. I had the garage a little bit bigger because I wanted to add in a car and a lot of other stuff, but the garage took up way too much space for the kitchen, and I couldn't figure out how I could make a kitchen work in another place. So in the end, what I did is I just made the garage really small, because in the end of the day, that's a room that you won't use in the house because we don't have any cars. So yeah, it made sense to make it smaller. If we had functional cars, it wouldn't make sense, and I don't think I would have made it as small as it is. But now it's just a little tiny small garage where Ken can do all his handiwork, because when you look at Life in the Dream House, the series, Ken makes Chelsea a tennis playing robot, and he also builds Barbie a clone machine there. So I definitely wanted a garage. Wished it could be bigger, but hey, this is thankfully The Sims, and we don't have cars, so it's fine. So yeah, here furnishing the hallway. I do have some trouble with the hallway at the very end of the video, and I will tell you guys a little bit about that. But I did not manage to fix the problem, because what happened is I'm using these white trims on the outside of the house, and I've made this overhang going up into the second floor. So you have the staircase, and there's like a little open area, and the trims were coming through inside the house. So you don't see it now, it looks all fine now. But what I did is I saved the house because I wasn't finished, and the next day I wanted to continue working on the house, and then I saw that the outside trim was coming in. So you do see that at the very end of the video, and before uploading this to the gallery, I just really couldn't delete the trims inside anymore. I just couldn't make it work. So what I did, and you won't see this on camera, is I hang some plants on the balcony where the staircase is, and voila, floor trims gone. But you will see it in the screenshots, and of course if you download the house you will see the plants hanging, but it looks really nice. It looks like Barbie hanged some trees on the balcony intentionally. So yeah, what am I doing here? Oh, you're placing that dollhouse. So I knew I wanted a dollhouse outside, but I couldn't really find the right place, and in the end I just put it in front of the house. I will be adding in some more. I think I'm going to add in those poofs from movie hangout stuff back, so that Chelsea can maybe sit on them and look at her dollhouse or something. I don't know, but you will see it at the end of the video. I do a lot of detailing of the outside at the end of the video. So yeah, this is the first bathroom that I'm furnishing in the house, and every bathroom is going to have a talking toilet. Now, why a talking toilet? Well, again, when you look at Life at the Dream House, this house is really based on that Barbie house. You have closet. Closet is a talking wardrobe, but he does like the entire house really. I don't know if that's true, but I think his wife framed how do you say it? He's connected with the entire house. And closet is a talking closet, but it's actually a talking house. Does it make sense? Anyways, he talks to Barbie and he chooses her outfits with her and stuff like that. And he's a really social closet. So we don't have talking closets, but we do have talking toilets. So I thought it made sense to put talking toilets in all of the bathrooms, and you can pretend then that it's closet talking to you. So yeah, here back in the garden, adding in some arches just to spice it up and make it look a little bit romantic. And I do test out everything. Your Sims can walk under the arches. There is no trouble at all. So yeah, here back to the kitchen because that wasn't finished. I still needed to do the upper kitchen counters, all of the appliances, and of course the clutter items. So again, still having the upper counter glitch where they are darker. Yeah, it's still annoying and it's still in game, and I'm just hoping that the gurus will fix that someday. So yeah, I just need to think what I'm doing here. It's been like 3 days and I don't know what I don't know every step anymore. So yeah, a little bit about the bedroom. So this house has 1, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms. So there's the master bedroom for Barbie and Ken, and that is like really pink. You have Chelsea's bedroom, which is upstairs. And next to that, we are going to have Stacy's bedroom. And downstairs, we have Skipper's bedroom. Why is Skipper's bedroom downstairs? Because there wasn't really any space anymore up. I did put in like a very small office area for Barbie upstairs. I could have made it downstairs and Skipper's bedroom upstairs, but then Skipper's bedroom would be way too small, and Skipper needed a large bedroom because I think Skipper is the youngest sister of Barbie, so she's like a teenager, and teenagers they just need a lot of space. So yeah, what am I doing here? So I think we are going to furnish Barbie's bedroom in just a few. Yeah, I think we are going to do that, really. Yeah, so we are starting Barbie's bedroom. So for Barbie's bedroom, I decided to go with carpet in the end, and for the wallpaper we are using the luxurious glamour pack. No, the vintage glamour stuff pack. So for the entire second floor, a lot of wallpapers of the bedrooms are from that pack because I think they look very luxurious and I love the pink recolor. So yeah, tried to make the center of the bathroom. I do flip over the bath off camera because when my sim tried to use the bath, she's facing the mirror, and I do flip it over so that she can look outside. So I decided to go with pink marble tiling in the kitchen and in Barbie's bedroom because why not? It's a Barbie. Oh my gosh, it's a Barbie house, not a. So sorry. Sometimes my head says something, but my mouth wants to say something else, and then there's just comes babbling out of my mouth. I don't know even what I wanted to say. But anyways, continuing with the video. So I didn't know where I wanted the bed to be placed. So you see me putting it like everywhere and just making it look like it belonged. So in the end, I just went with the half wall, and the bed is really the center of the bedroom. She has a little walk-in area where her closet is, a seating area. I thought that was necessary, and she's going to have a vanity table. So there's only one vanity table in the house, and only Barbie has one because I didn't really think that the children needed one. So yeah, I think What am I doing here? I'm not sure anymore. I'm really not sure anymore what I'm going to do in which order. But anyways, how are you guys doing, by the way? It's a Thursday here in Belgium, almost weekend, and it's been really, really cold and rainy and just very gloomy outside, and it really makes me cranky, you know. So I wasn't in a very happy mood when I was furnishing this house, which is really not ideal, and I do think that doesn't help at all. But when the weather is like this, I just cannot get motivated and happy, and all I want to do is just lay in my bed and watch Let's Plays or something like that. Of course, I didn't do that. I sticked to my schedule, and I tried really hard to get this house done. It took a little bit longer, but I'm so happy that it's finished, and I'm very happy with how the house is, how it became. It just looks really nice, and it's so Barbie. In my mind, this is a real Barbie house. Don't know what you guys think, but of course let me know in the comment section below the video if this is what you envision a Barbie house to be. So yeah, here, as you can see, playing with the flooring. So I went with a marble white floor, like I said, and for Barbie's bedroom, I'm using carpet. So all of the bedrooms are going to have carpets, and I think the office is also going to have carpet. So here, starting with Chelsea's bedroom. So I knew Chelsea's bedroom definitely needed to be pink because she's like a miniature Barbie. She's good at everything like Barbie. Barbie has like a million jobs where she's like the best in, and Chelsea is also the best in everything she does, and she loves everything pink. She loves throwing tea parties for her stuffed animals. That's why I'm adding in this little section here with the bear and the stuffed, I don't know what that other toy is, and a chair. So I kept that chair on the left open because then you can have your sim sit there, and she can pretend play there. There isn't really anything she can do there. I think you can use that table for the Don't Wake the Llama game, but we have that outside as well. I wished we had a miniature tea set for sim children. I wished they added that into the game so that I could really just place a little tea set there and that Chelsea could play with it. But now we have a little car there and I think a lunchbox. So yeah, here the bed. I did not know which bed I wanted to use. So in the end, I'm going to go with the Kid Stuff Pack bed. And I think I furnish a lot of things from the Kids Stuff Pack. I just love that pack. And it really fitted in with Chelsea's personality. So this is her little stuffed animal nook. Why? I just didn't know what I could place in that weird corner. When I was doing the house shape, I didn't think about that weird corner. From the outside it looks beautiful and I didn't see that there was that little corner there, but yeah, looking at it now, I should have maybe keep in mind to, I don't know, I should have moved the windows a bit, I think. But that's okay. It doesn't look that weird. It's fine. And I just placed the stuffed animals and it's okay for me. So yeah, here I wanted a puppet show closet. How do you call it? Anyway, the things where your Sims can play with puppets in. I wanted that on the balcony, but that thing is like really large. And visually, looking from the outside to the balconies, I didn't like how that looked, so I decided to place it inside. So here, furnishing the bathroom. So for this house, I do personalize all the bathrooms. So usually when I'm doing a large mansion, all of the bathrooms have one design, and then you can personalize it yourself when you download the house. For this house, I personalized them for you because I had a specific sim characters in mind, and I wanted everything to fit those sims. So for Skipper here, this is Skipper's bedroom. Skipper loves pink, blacks, purples, and she's like a very tech, she loves everything technology, and she loves music. So what I ended up doing is I place a television here, and you don't see me placing it on camera, but off camera I do add in like I think it's like a Sims version of a PlayStation or an Xbox. Also I adding a computer, a iPad or a tablet, but I will do that later on. There's a large stereo, and I really tried to make this room fit for a girly teenager. So yeah, so it's still pink, and no, not really pink, it's still purpley, so it's still for a very girly girl, but I added in some black carpet and some posters from her favorite DJs. And yeah, it just really needed to look like a teen bedroom fit for a girl, but who loves technology. That's like the main thing that I had in mind when furnishing this. And of course I had a picture of Skipper on my computer, and I looked at what she was wearing, and she was wearing like blacks and purples, and that's where I based the color scheme off, and I like it. So yeah, here again, that little weird corner that I made. So I just went with a treasure chest where she can maybe put in some items that she doesn't want Barbie to see. So here started with the bathroom. So I forgot to place in a sink, but I do that off camera. So if you are going to download this house from the gallery or from the download link that I'm going to provide you guys, there is a sink in the bathroom. So for the people who want to download the house, I don't know if I said it, but if you are searching for the house, search for my origin ID LoveSimplySim on the gallery, or use hashtag Barbie Mansion or LoveSimplySim, or you can press the link in the description of the video, and that will take you to my Dropbox where you can download the house and then put it in your blueprint. So yeah, here the final bedroom. This is going to be so we had Chelsea, we had Skipper. This is Stacy's bedroom. So Stacy loves everything related to sports. She is a real she loves everything in competition. So I watched like 2 or 3 episodes of Barbie yesterday, and she went skydiving, surfing, and all those things. So we don't have those things in game, but we did have basketball. So of course we needed to add in a basketball hoop, and it's functional. You can play with it. Add it in a computer because she is older than Chelsea. I think Stacy is like 12 years old, Chelsea is 6 years old, and Skipper is 14 or 16 years old in the game. But anyways, I wanted her to have a computer. There is going to be lots of posters, and I really tried to make it look like a girl's bedroom because it's still Barbie's sister, so it needed to be pink. But you can see that this girl is sports mad, really. So yeah, here adding in a backpack because I forgot to do that. And some, oh my gosh, some flowers because it looked a little bit boring. So yeah, here the paintings and stuff like that. I did add in that poster from the kids stuff pack. So you saw that those 2 posters with like a guy with a microphone. I added in every kids bedroom, and I did that really intentional because I saw a episode of Life in the Dream House yesterday where they were like really fan from a personality that was like a pop star. I think it should be Justin Bieber, but they called it Justin Kleeder in Dutch. And it just was just such a fun episode, and I just really liked it. So I was imagining that all three were fan of Justin Bieber and that they had their picture in the bedroom. So that is what that poster resembles. It's in every bedroom. It's a poster of Justin Kleeder. That's how you say it in Dutch. So yeah, anyways, I'm so sorry if I'm talking way too much about that series, but yeah, like I said, I've been watching 3 episodes yesterday. I've been searching a lot of things Barbie because yeah, I just really wanted this house to feel like Barbie, and I do think I succeeded. So yeah, here finishing off the bedroom, adding in some little items. I didn't know what I wanted to do in that corner there, so I just went with a mirror, a megaphone. Don't know why, but a megaphone, it made sense when I placed it. So yeah, here the final bathroom of the house. So at first I wanted blue flooring, but I really couldn't make it look nice. So in the end I changed that to a white flooring and all, I think, blue accessories. Yeah. So just some blue towels and stuff like that. So this in my mind is really a bathroom that Stacy would love to have. So yeah, we are almost finished with the house. We still need to furnish the hallway upstairs because I only placed a seating area, but I didn't finish that, so we are going to do that. And I think I'm going to add in some little more details to the garden, and then we are entirely finished with the house. So if you are still with me, thank you so much for watching the entire video and listening to my non-stop babbling. I've saw in the comment section that someone said that I talked too much. So sorry, but yeah, that's a voiceover. But I hope that you guys still enjoyed the video nonetheless. And if you do like the house and if you liked the video, please don't forget to place that like down below the video so that I know that you guys liked what I did. Oh my god, I totally forgot the office. So this is going to be Barbie's office where she's going to, I don't know, do all of her business transactions. I did add in the world globe because there wasn't one in the entire house, and I just love to look at that interaction. I know if you have a butler, I mean my butler in all of my saves, they are all addicted to that world globe. They drink constantly, but I think that's really fun because I always imagine that my butlers are drunk, and that's why they don't do all the things I say, because my butlers don't listen at all. When I say cook something for my sim, they usually don't do it, or when they cook it, they eat it themselves. And yeah, my butlers are a little bit broken, but it's fun for me because it makes the game just a little bit more interesting. So yeah, here we are definitely finishing off now. So don't forget to place that like, of course, if you liked the video. And if this is the first video that you are seeing from me, don't forget to see part 1 where I built the house. Of course, I will link that somewhere, maybe up here on the right side corner. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe that you will never ever miss a video of mine. So yeah, I hope that you guys have a great day wherever you are, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Look into my eyes and show me adventures I haven't seen. Taking all the life, it hits the spot. Walking on fantasy. So take me, baby, take me to a state of mind that's made of, baby, that's made of all that we find. Test the waters, oh it's hard. I think we're getting close. Racing through the waves, I want to be where nobody knows. Take me, baby, take me to a state of mind that's made up, baby, that's made of all the love we find. Electric, feel it in your hands. Hypnotic, watch your body stand. Happiness, this is where we stand.
Thank you.